Ever wondered how the words you whisper to yourself affect your life? This question may seem trivial, yet it holds the key to understanding a phenomenon that shapes our reality more than we might realize. This phenomenon is self-talk, the ongoing internal dialogue that we all have with ourselves, which can have profound effects on our beliefs, actions, and overall mood. Imagine your mind as a garden, and your thoughts as the seeds you plant. The words you speak to yourself are like the water and sunlight that nourish those seeds. If you constantly feed your mind with positive affirmations, you cultivate a garden filled with optimism, resilience, and self-confidence. On the other hand, if your self-talk is filled with self-doubt, criticism, or fear, you may find your garden overrun with weeds of negativity and self-sabotage. Self-talk is often subconscious, like a running commentary in the back of your mind that you may not even be fully aware of. However, this doesn't mean it's any less influential. On the contrary, our subconscious thoughts can be incredibly potent, shaping our perceptions of ourselves and the world around us. For instance, if your self-talk constantly reinforces the belief that you're not good enough, this can influence your actions, leading you to shy away from opportunities or potential challenges. Conversely, if your self-talk is filled with messages of self-belief and empowerment, you're more likely to take risks, embrace challenges, and strive for your goals. Remember, self-talk isn't just about what you say to yourself, but also how you say it. The tone of your self-talk is just as important as its content. A kind and compassionate inner voice can be a powerful ally, helping you navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. So next time you catch yourself engaging in self-talk, take a moment to listen. What are you telling yourself? Are your words nurturing your inner garden or sowing seeds of self-doubt and fear? Remember, the words we tell ourselves have the power to either build us up or break us down. So, what happens when this self-talk turns negative? Imagine a mirror that distorts your reflection, twisting it into a caricature of your worst fears and insecurities. This is what negative self-talk does to our self-perception. It's an internal dialogue that is overly critical and generally pessimistic. Negative self-talk can be like a dimmer switch on your mood and motivation. It can range from small nagging doubts to a loud, constant stream of self-deprecation that drowns out positivity, and the effects can be profound. When we engage in negative self-talk, we're essentially programming our minds to see the world through a lens of fear, doubt, and limitation. This can trigger a stress response in our bodies, leading to a cascade of physiological changes. Heart rate increases, muscles tense up, and our breath becomes shallow. Over time, living in this heightened state of stress can contribute to a myriad of health issues, including anxiety and depression, but the impact of negative self-talk extends beyond our mental health. It can sap our motivation and productivity, turning molehills into mountains and challenges into insurmountable obstacles. It can make us second-guess our abilities, preventing us from reaching our full potential. Perhaps the most insidious aspect of negative self-talk is its ability to create a self-fulfilling prophecy. This is when our negative beliefs about ourselves or our circumstances influence our actions in such a way that we make those beliefs come true. For instance, if we tell ourselves we're not good enough to achieve a certain goal, we're less likely to put in the effort needed to reach it, thereby confirming our initial negative belief. Remember, our thoughts shape our reality. When we allow negative self-talk to dominate our minds, we're essentially handing over the reins of our life to fear and doubt. But it doesn't have to be this way. Negative self-talk not only affects our mental health, but also our overall quality of life. It's time to take back control and start shaping our reality with a more positive, empowering narrative. Now that we understand the problem, how do we combat negative self-talk? The first step to overcoming negative self-talk is awareness. It's about catching ourselves in the act. We often get so lost in our thoughts that we don't even realize we're being negative. So, start by simply noticing when you're engaging in negative self-talk. You might be surprised at how often it happens. Remember, it's not about judging or berating ourselves when we notice it, but simply acknowledging it. Next, we need to challenge these negative thoughts. It's easy to accept our thoughts as facts, but they're often not. Ask yourself, is this thought realistic? Is it helpful? Is there another way to see the situation? By questioning our thoughts, we can start to see them for what they really are. Just thoughts, not facts. Now let's talk about replacement. Once we've identified and challenged a negative thought, we can replace it with a positive one. This isn't about ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing a more balanced, positive perspective. For example, instead of thinking, "I'll never be good at this," you could say, "I'm not great at this yet, but I'm going to keep practicing and improving." It's about empowering yourself, not tearing yourself down. Lastly, don't be afraid to seek professional help if you're struggling to manage negative self-talk on your own. Therapists and counselors are trained to help us navigate our thoughts and feelings. They can provide tools and strategies to help us manage negative self-talk more effectively. Remember, overcoming negative self-talk isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about being kinder to ourselves, one thought at a time. It might feel uncomfortable or even strange at first, but with time and practice, positive self-talk can become your new normal. Overcoming negative self-talk takes time and practice, but the benefits to our mental health and overall happiness are worth the effort. In conclusion, the impact of self-talk on our lives is immense and often underestimated. We've explored its power, the drawbacks of negativity, and strategies for positive transformation. Remember, the words we whisper to ourselves are powerful, so let's ensure they are positive, uplifting, and empowering. Before we wrap up, we would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude for your time and attention. You've taken the first step towards improving your self-talk, and we couldn't be more proud. Remember, the journey towards positivity is a marathon, not a sprint. As you continue to apply the strategies we've discussed, remember to be patient with yourself. Change takes time, but the rewards are well worth it. We hope you found this video insightful and empowering. If you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up and sharing it with your friends. Your support helps us create more content like this. And finally, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more empowering and transformative content. Stay tuned for our next video where we'll explore more strategies to help you live a more fulfilling and positive life. Until then, keep the positive self-talk going, and remember, you have the power to change your life, one word at a time. See you in the next video.